Good evening, folks, and welcome back to Subnautica. Last week, we found a bunch of stuff under the floating island, and we hashed some things. It was great. We also made some tasty depth modules for our friend the sea moth, so now it can go real low below the ocean. We also dodged death by warper, like, a lot. Like, a lot. Right, we ended aboard the Cyclops. We also named everything. We got a lot done last week. And we gave everything colors as well. I don't know why I'm going this way. We have a new creature egg to hatch. That's right! We're eventually going to turn the Cyclops into a mobile base, but for now I don't mind going back and forth a bit.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. It's good to be here. It's empty. I feel betrayed for no real reason. Hey nerds! Aw, look at all of ya. Y'all getting along? Y'all having a good time? Good, glad to hear it. I have brought you all a new friend to hang out with. Be nice to them when they hatch, okay everybody? Hello, George. I think we called you Bolo. I think you're Bolo. Hello. It's good to see you too. I hope I can find more friends for you soon. But you seem pretty happy in there.
Systems online.
Ooh, okay, that's just me wiggling around. Ha ha ha. Freaking out for no reason. Oh, okay, that's a reef back. Already getting afraid of things in the ocean. Okay, so I'm going to head to the front of the Aurora, and then I want to see if I can find some things using the Aurora as a reference point. Man, the thing is huge. Huge spaceship. Look at all the salvage I just straight up haven't grabbed. It's wild. Oh, that's a tube. That's a coral tube. I'm like, what's that? It's a tube. It's a coral tube. Ooh, you're looking a bit green. Are you okay? I don't think they're okay. Hey, excuse me. Hey. Ah, jeez. Hedge. Oh, tube? It's a coral tube! I'm not sure how far through this one I can go, but I'm gonna try and find out. Ooh, there's metal salvage in here. I can't swim any further, though. Whoa, that's very purple. Okay. lump of stuff. What are you? Titanium. Okay. Not that I'm ever short on titanium, but titanium. Good to know for the future. Murasaki, mind your head. My poor sea moth. Ooh, thing I haven't opened. It's probably gonna be water or a nutrient block or something. Oh no, it's a battery. We like batteries. Okay, that said, Reapy boys do hang out around here. Another green. So much green. I hope you're okay, bud. That green doesn't look too good. Murasaki, they are way good. The Subnautica mantra. Way good. What hit me? Who hit me? That was rude of you, whoever you were. Oh, that's Cyclops hole. That's Cyclops hole. Yep. We already have a whole Cyclops though. Eh. What is that? What is that? We already have a whole Cyclops! I can't make a joke about bridges! It's not as funny. I don't really need diamonds at the moment, but who knows, man. No, the power is fine. The power is fine. There's Cyclops stuff everywhere. Imagine if I just stuck closer to the Aurora in the beginning. That's that's those things. The jelly rays. Okay. Let me just make sure I'm not about to conk myself on a mushroom. Okay, that's still the Aurora. That's the way in. There's still some stuff we can't quite do on there yet, but alright, so that's a big boy, okay. Let's maybe not go too close. Okay, so there's a thing I'm looking for. We're going to be using the Aurora as a point of reference, and it's something on the surface. I should have made a beacon. Okay. Okay. $800 meters east of the life pod that we crashed in. There's a fabricator on here, which is why I'm heading this way. Because I can't really do anything on the Aurora. Nothing works there. Hey, a forklift. And some other things. I'm gonna pick up some salvage so that we have titanium to make the beacon with. Let me just check beacon ingredients really quickly here. Copper and titanium. Okay, so it's not a lot. Alright, we need to break some rocks. Hi Luna Norhana, it is good to see you. How are you doing? spike plant. Okay, we got the copper we need. Let's get out of here. Whoop. Lunarhana, doing good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Whew. That could have ended disastrously. Oh! Make a beacon, we're going to need it. Nice. So many crashfish eggs, gosh dang. Luna Narhana is having some ramen for dinner. That sounds very tasty. Where did I put the mini RoboKit? Okay, it's just down there. I'm gonna store the salvage for now, just because it's taking up a chunk of room. Maybe these things as well. Just for now. Okay, I think we're good. Alright. So turn to the east. East, northeast. We want to get close enough to the Aurora to use it as a frame of reference, but not so close that Reapy Boy notices us. Because Reapy Boy is scary. And wants us very dead, even if we have a stasis rifle. I don't want to take too many chances. Oh, I'm totally at a weird angle. No, just go inside. I'm at a different weird angle. There we go. That should be good. I'm going just a little deeper so I still have a frame of reference. Ooh, an amp eel. He's just vibing. I wonder if I can find their eggs around here. That'd be cool. That'd be super cool. Hi, buddy. Don't mind me. Just going through the sea. Oh, there's more green. There's a lot of amp eel around here. There are so many. Please tell me that's more amp eels. I don't like bursts of purple energy. My brain always goes, that's a warper! And it's like, please don't be a warper though, please. I think we need to go toward that. Hopefully I'm right. Hopefully. Glowing? We're definitely getting closer to whatever this is. What's that? Yes! We have spotted an island! Oh, hello! What are you?
Detecting massive energy signature in the region. Cannot identify it.
Mute. I heard my species be called. What do you... I mean, hello, Ozzy. I am a fellow human. How do you do, fellow human? Oh, I'm doing great, fellow human. Look at what I just found. I found something super cool. And there's a warper nearby. Oh, I don't like that there's a warper nearby. Can't scan it. That's a shame. Ooh. Ooh, yes, let me discover your secrets. Well, I have 2 of these. Okay, jumping doesn't really do it for me here. That's fine. Okay, clearly this side of the island only holds so much for me. I'm gonna have to go around. I'm gonna have to brave the warpers. Right, Mini Robocat? Mini Robocat's like, the heck do you want from me? I'm a sea moth. Luda Norhana is excited because they will be able to leave the house tomorrow and they're free of quarantine. Cool. Just remember to stay safe. Avoid unnecessary outings still because there is still a pandemic going on in a lot of places. What? Oh, it's those dang crabs. Those are always jumping on me. Hate those little mens. Oh, never mind. I had that already. Ha ha ha. There's so much stuff. So much weird stuff. And crabs. Crabs who I hate. Hate those things. I'll take that. Ooh, cavern. Ooh, deep. Okay. Big rock. Oh, that's the Aurora outside. I'm like, what is that big red thing? That's the ship that crashed, Ozzy. You dang fool. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is the way I came in. Yeah, okay. I'm being a fool. Let's try another path, maybe. Like, what's this way? Rocks. Oh no, I came in through there. Okay. Don't you try anything. Get you if you do. What did I say? Yeah, take that. Yeah, don't think I don't hear you. You are following me, you little stinker. Yeah, get out of here. Another purple tablet. I've got so many of these now. Like a whole 3 of them. I hate those things. They don't even do that much damage to me, and yet I hate them so much. Salt. More of this stuff. There's a lot of lithium just sitting around. Which, I mean, that's great for me, but... it also feels weirdly generous, you know? Mini Robocat's outside. That's a green crab. Don't think about it! It's daytime now. I can put this thing away. Except maybe in the caves. I don't know. Mini Robocat is over there. I got really turned around in there. Okay. And dive. Now that it is daytime, let's go around to the other side where there's like an actual shoreline. Also, I'm gonna store these. Some of these.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thanks. Okay, we're gonna try and dodge the warpers as we go around. It's very cubes. It's very squares. I hear you and I don't like it. Go bother someone else. I'm sure there's someone else you can bother. Bothering me for some reason, which is incredibly rude. Fine, I'll just park over here, jerk. Way over here. And I'll walk. which I mean swim and then climb up onto the beach real fast. Ha! How do you like me now, warper? Ah! Yeah, go into the sea and leave. Get me out of here. Jerk. Subnautica, the one where we are on land a lot. Oh? Purple tablet fragment. Oh, it became titanium. Okay. What's going on here? You want purple? There you go. Very cool.
Scans indicate this structure is composed of a metal alloy with unprecedented integrity. No match is found in database. Performing structural analysis.
Yeah, you do that. I still have the orange one on me. Okay, that's good. Sortable shelf. This area looks like the area in the Crab Rave music video. Amazing. We found Crab Rave, everybody. It's very cool in here. Green. I don't have green, unless that is a green that I can pick up. I don't know, man. Vera Pecco. Am Pecco. Am safe from Wally World. I see we found Halo. Yeah, I just got a achievement. Ancient Technologies. Hello.
Unknown language. Attempting translation.
I like it. I didn't like that. Alien data, huh? Okay, let's see. No, technology likely alien in nature. Wow, thanks. Discovered inside an alien facility, it was not possible to translate any useful information, but scans have returned some information on the device itself. Likely a solid-state computer, there's no clear way to interface with it. Project began producing a low-frequency radio wave containing complex but recognizable data patterns. It's likely they... Okay. So, basically we didn't learn anything. Yet. Rose is here! Hello, Rose! Rose is Skelesass now. Hi, Rose! Ooh, it got bright all of a sudden. We're looking at alien technology, which is always a good time for everybody. What is... Ion cube, huh? The cube. It's a Minecraft. I like how we're just like, ooh, pretty. Pretty cube.
Analysis of the patterns on the walls cannot ascertain whether their purpose is aesthetic or functional. Further data required.
I'm sure it is. More green. More green symbols that I do not have. At least it's small. Hey, more green. cube. It's a big cube.
Unknown language. Attempting translation.
Thank you. Enforcement platform schematic. There's a control room in the lower section. Interesting. Okay. I guess we just keep going. In that case.
Your best probability of interfacing with this facility is achieved by accessing the control room in the lower section.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm gonna save. In case this gets me killed. Oh, okay. Okay, never mind. The game was kind and did not kill us. This time. Ooh, apparently the egg back at home hatched into a sand shark. That's fun. Okay, so now we can just come in through this lower part. I think this was walled off when we originally came inside. Got this out in case anything spits out information at me. This looks promising. Hello. Alien rifle. Not that it will let me use it, but... No obvious way to remove it from the case. I mean, that's one way to keep your stuff in check, yeah? Cute! I'm getting so many green cubes today. Hello? What are you? Another purple tablet. I mean, I've got a bunch sitting in the sea moth outside, but another purple tablet. Ooh, more fun things to scan. It's just wiggling at me. Doomsday device? Goodness, I would hope not. Enough energy to destroy the planet along with most of the solar system. Fortunately, it has malfunctioned. Jesus! Okay, that definitely looks like a little halo. Mute. Subnautica has become Stargate Atlantis, I see. It's fine. It's fine and normal.
Scans indicate the facility's control room lies beyond this doorway.
A purple for you. Nice. There's so many cube. So many. This must be the controls then, over here? Hello? What do we do here? It's not letting me scan it. What do? Oh! Ah! Ah! Ow! Well, it didn't like it, that's for sure.
The control panel is broadcasting a message. Translation reads, "Warning, infected individuals may not disable the weapon. This planet is under quarantine."
It's a weapon? It's a weapon? Okay. So, I guess I have to get uninfected.
Translating background broadcast. Downloading summary to databank.
Ooh, locations for more of them. Okay, that's cool. Facility locations. Okay. Okay. Vera Pecco, what are we infected with? Being alive. Okay, so...
Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection in your system is progressing. Detecting skin irritation and immune system response. Further data required to identify bacterial strain.
So, I've been avoiding self-scanning for a while, but, you know the weird green stuff that all of the wildlife appears to be infected with? We've got a bit of that. It's totally great and cool. Vera Pecco, what are we infected with? Being alive. Mute. Insert edgy humans are the real disease line here. No, it is in fact a thing that we gotta worry about. Mute. And Ozzy's infected now. Gotta quarantine now, Ozzy. I already don't go out all that much. Vera Pecco. Oh no, we're green. Yeah, we have terminal green. Alright, so we have to find a way to not be green anymore. Okay. Disease Research Facility. Cave system with extensive fossil record. Southwest of Enforcement Platform. It's 800 M, so we should be able to use our Seamoth. Vera Pecco. Not terminal green! Mute. My god, it's true. I'm blue. If I was green, I would die. The quarantine enforcement platform will target all incoming and outgoing craft to prevent the spread of infection off-world. Ooh, it's a good thing nobody knows we've crashed yet! Luna Norhada, is this going to kill us, Ozzy? No. We have all the time in the world to keep messing around in Subnautica and do what we want. Actually. Sorry to remove all tension, but it is a video game and they cannot control how fast you progress. Vera Pecco, it's just green. It's just a little green, don't worry about it. I mean, do worry about it, because it's highly infectious and not good for the wildlife, probably. Mute. I mean, plenty of adventure games did that. Does this look like... Does this look like King's Quest to you? No. Not really. Mute. Infects you, and then sometime later, but not enough to complete the game, you just die. Luna Norhana. It's not easy being green, Ozzy. Vera Pecco, you have 24 hours to solve this game, or you just die. Horrid. Did you want me to scan something? Did I miss? That's gonna bug me forever. Ah. I came in on this side. I'm going to go through this way now. Alien Arch. Theories on function. Ceremonial or religious, industrial, advanced transportation network. Further research required. It looks cool. Mute. Wait, is that actually a potential Stargate? Mute. It is all just pixels on screen to me. Call of Duty, Smash Bros, Pong, all look the same. Vera Pecco, Super Smash Pong of Duty. Horrid. I don't want to play that. I would definitely play Super Smash Brothers Pong, though. That sounds great. Okay, I'm going to deploy our beacon in here, actually. And we're going to call you... We can do better than that. Yeah! Sonic Adventure 2 references! Let's go, baby! Okay. That's where I came in. I'm just going through backwards to make sure I didn't miss anything. That's all. Alrighty, up we go. It's over. Mute. Super Smash Brothers Pong of Duty would be Mario Tennis with other characters added, but also subtly tries to brainwash you. Yeah, I don't need that. No, thank you. Not a fan. Sortable Shelf. Suddenly breaking into shooting stars. Been a minute since I heard that song. Only the freshest memes here. And by freshest, I mean the ones I like. Lunarana, Ozzy, you meme lord. Have I not made this clear? That I am just a little creature who enjoys my memes? Vera Pecco, Ozzy is a powerful meme lord. Oh, you. Okay, we already have this, but it's telling me download data anyway, because it's silly. Silly, silly Subnautica. We've spent not a lot of time in the water today. Subnautica, but I'm running around on the beach. And it's dark again. F. Oh no, it's becoming day. Okay, that's cool. It was southwest of this platform, I think they said. And 800, that's kind of a scary depth, but what can you do?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
going to fix this up really quick. Okay, good. Okay. I was already heading southwest, so... Save? Okay. What is that? Me gets distracted instantly. Nuclear reactor fragment. I mean, okay. 1 out of 3. I mean, I still don't want to stick around here because there's warpers. Ah! Please don't. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Super leaving. I am the most leaving ever. Please don't bother me. Going away. It's fine. I hope that's far away enough. Ooh, wreck I haven't seen yet. Hana, at least Ozzy's not a meme god. Mute. Who would be a meme god? You fools. Someday I will ascend. And I will only be able to be placated by war memes. Pure Pecco. Power memes.
Erosion patterns on the land masses suspended here suggest they once floated on the surface.
That's cool. How's our inventory looking? Not a lot of space. But there's rubies though. Oh, heck, those crabs are here. Forget the rubies. Forget them. At least for now. Mute. Ah, a primal from Final Fantasy XIV. Lunar Hana, someone that lives, eats, and sleeps memes, and they have a meme or can make a meme for everything that they do in life. Oh, so like a Supernatural fan. I swear those guys had a reaction image for everything. Do you mind? Who did that? Knock that off! Hey! Some people are so rude. Mute. There is an SCP whose shtick is you give them a name and short description and they're capable of finding a bunch of meme that person thinks are pretty good. That sounds like a delight. Prawn suit propulsion arm. Don't mind if I do. Medkit, sure. Medkit again. Love it. Mute, specifically pretty good. Not great or bad. Amazing. Okay. Little spot I can wiggle in and out of. That's pretty nice. Leave me alone! Stop! You're so rude! in here? Not quite. It's close to here, though. Might have been in here then. Yeah, I think it was in here. Mute. The SCP Foundation uses him to gather intel on a person of interest. He facilitates generating a personality matrix of certain persons of interest. Sounds needlessly complicated. Finds memes this guy likes. Just say it, nerds. It's fine. I already have a whole prawn suit. Ooh. This is a prawn suit gold mine, though, for sure. Ooh, data chip of some kind. Cyclops fire suppression system. Excellent. I learned how to make sprinklers. There are usually at least a handful of SCPs each person likes, given how varied the content is, especially compared to the early days. I remember when it was just like pure creepypastas, and while that's like fun, not everyone digs that. More propulsion arms, thank you. Gonna have to get out of here soon though. Nice.
New blueprint acquired.
Gonna backtrack.
PRAW safety instructions appendix A14. Don't climb on or get off equipment while it's moving.
Great, thank you. Not a lot of time, not a lot of time. Breathe in, breathe out. I'm gonna use this. Okay. Mute. Now there are literally magical memes and a group of people who are basically supernatural meme creators. Excellent. Sounds like a delight. Get in there. Did I find everything in here already? Looks like I may have. Wait. Screaming happening, and I'm not super happy about that. Oh, come on, don't get stuck, dude. Come on. Alright, I might have actually found everything at this point. Alright, so this is a good spot to remember for all of the prawn suit things. It's very good for that. There you are.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Vera Pecco, I'm glad we got prawn safety instructions. Me too. Mute. One SCP is a portal of infinite Mountain Dew stuck at a computer desk. Another is a computer that is also a pig. By infinite Mountain Dew, I mean you reach in and pull a bottle out. Oh, Pecco, it's for you! Do you want the Mountain Dew SCP? I didn't want to get out of there. Hey. Alright, so we found some cool treats. In between all of the sharks, like, trying to punch us. Okay. Southwest. Southwest and 800 deep. A little afraid to go that deep, but we kind of gotta. Gonna save. Okay. Vera Petco, yes, give me. If nothing, so I'd never had. If nothing else, so that I would never have to buy soda again. I don't think this was quite the right place to dive. There's also an SCP who is literally just a post that forces you to laugh despite how unfunny it is. Excellent. So pleased. But the designer forgot to create an exit for this loop. Oops! We're gonna try diving here. Alright, I see jelly rays, so at least stuff lives here. I feel like I've been here before. Ow! Ooh, Wiggly Boy! So many Wiggle Boy. Ow! I ate a mushroom. I ate a mushroom! Still want to be heading southwest. I wish it had said how far southwest. Cave system with extensive fossil record southwest of enforcement platform. Like, how far southwest? I don't know where I'm going. Ow! I already have a Cyclops! It's perched so neatly, too. Which is adorable. Hi, buddies. Okay, this is one of the mushroom forests or whatever. I think we've been in here before. That's a bit sharp. But I've got to find out. What is... Where's that? Thermal plant. I think I have that already. I did. Southwest. Save. I'm nervous, so I'm saving a lot. Mute. Is it a mushroom if it is underwater? It's a fungus. What are you a deposit of? Silver. Uh-oh. Warper. But that might mean I'm getting close to what I'm looking for. They seem to be guarding stuff. That looks like another thermal thingy. Yep, okay. Oh, hey, it's these big boys. Hello. I'm just gonna be coming through. Please don't mind me. Luna and Orhana is moving to their phone. No worries. Do what you gotta do. Oh, that's very sharp. That's a sharp drop, I'm afraid.
Damage to plant life on the seafloor suggests this may be the migration path of a huge, bottom-dwelling life form.
Okay. The music cut out. I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm sorry. I'm afraid we're turning around. Oh, this stuff is pretty. Oh, it's weird blood stuff. That's fun. I already have a moon pool. It's lovely. Is that a data box, though? I'm gonna check the data box. Apparently I already had whatever was in there. So I just got some titanium out of it. This is fine. Vera Pecco. I think underwater mushrooms exists. Mushrooms exist everywhere. Yeah, that tracks. Fungus doesn't follow our rules. Blood oil. Deep shrooms. Blood oil. see if there's a way into here. There should be. You would think there would be anyway, right? Looks like I found my opening. Not a lot of power in the flashlight, but that is okay. We already have the drill. Tech already in PDA. Okay. Oh, hey, we need that. Murasaki, mushrooms are universal. Wait, we already have the grapple arm. I'm a fool. Something this way, hopefully. That's looking like... Yes! Found something!
New blueprint acquired.
Luna Nirhana, now I am comfy watching the stream. Heck yeah, comfy is always good. Okay, so there was a way in through the top, which is nice. Get to the Seamoth, get to the Seamoth.
30 seconds.
I know. What are the ingredients for a, highest capacity? 4 lithium and a high capacity tank. I should honestly go back and make that. So that I don't have to constantly bop back to the Seamoth all the time forever. Our inventory is pretty full, so I think I will do that. Now what's this about the nuclear reactor? Nuclear rods generate energy. Plasteel wire. Okay. I mean, if it makes energy, that's great. Bioreactor, also great. We'll worry about the stuff we can do for now, like oxygen tanks, though. Because that's pretty important, I think. Save since we got the data anyway, though. Okay. Alright. Let's start making our way to the Leviathan neighbor base. Nirhana. In the next hour, we will be making tactical nukes to defend the waters from sharks. No! These sharks are mean, but this is their house. I'm not gonna bully them. They're only mean because I am in their area. If someone came into your house and started messing up your stuff, you'd be mad too. Okay, that's just decoration. It's very pretty, though. Sounds like a big noise. Not sure I want to be around for it. Pecco. Why do we need them? We don't! That's why! Okay, stuff is starting to look familiar. Okay, Kelp Forest, Kelp Forest. I do like the Kelp Forest. Kelp Forest, nice. Rana, you do have a point. The sharks were here first, that's all I'm saying. Okay, we're almost home. Thank goodness. Yeah, green. I'm seeing the green more often. It's not super delightful, but whatever. What can you do, right?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Repair tool, please. Nice. Modification Station. It's in this corner now, I remember. Might have to store some things first real quick. I'm gonna store my cubes over here, I think. Store these cubes. Store gold. Hopefully that will give us enough leeway to pop this off. No. Okay. Store this tablet. Store this fire extinguisher. There we go. Alright. Let's beef this bad boy up. Yes! That's beautiful. I love it. Okay. Hi, George. I could make an ingot out of this, and I'm gonna need some plasteel for some stuff, I think. There was something I needed plasteel for, so I think I'm gonna do that. Ooh, I learned how to... Okay, I don't even know how to make that, so... I don't know where I get uraninite. I know how to make tablets now. Maybe I'm gonna keep the cubes in here for now. That sounds good to me. And this battery. And maybe this lead. I'm just gonna store a bunch of stuff in here for a bit. A bunch of my stuff needs new batteries though. Like you. That's fine. Definitely the laser cutter. Okay. I feel better now. Vera Pecco, getting powerful. Getting powerful. Okay. Honestly, more range might be good, especially now that I'm wandering farther and farther out. I have some magnetite around. Crystalline sulfur. I wonder how I get that. I think I left. Okay, here's some magnetite. And some more batteries. I have so many batteries. Ludo Norhana is Ozzy getting power from Grayskull. Sorry, I was watching old school He-Man and Thundercats today. Amazing. No, I'm not getting power from Grayskull. Spare purple tablets in case I need them. More magnetite, more lithium, more diamond. Whoa, what happened? Huh, that was weird. Don't actually know what happened there. Okay. Need to find copper, which means limestone. Vera Pecco, the ship. I just want some of those sweet succulent AA batteries. Batteries can wait. Oh, there's the sand shark. Oh, look at everybody palling around. I hope I'm not overdoing the creatures. No, that doesn't look like too many. 1, 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those. So that's 6. Crash fish, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. I think the max I can do is 20 like this, so I think we're fine. Murasaki, it's a party in there. It sure is. I love it. Okay. Seema, we are going on a quest for limestone chunks.
All systems online.
We need copper, you see. Copper, 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 copper. That is titanium. There we go. Not hard at all. Pecco. Quest, we are off. Quest is over. I'm only making one of these things. Luna Norhana, a wild Murasaki has entered the chat. Yep, they've been here for a bit. VR Pecco, Final Fantasy Victory theme. We sure did do that quest real good. Da 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 da. Where's all my... Give me that, please. Okay. Yes, more range! More range! I've heard that messing with the speed doesn't do a whole lot, and that it's better to prioritize range, but we'll see. Alright. Well, we've had some great discoveries and terrifying adventures today, so now what? Now what indeed? I have something new somewhere, but I can't find it? Where the heck is it? Titanium lithium. We have some lithium kicking around. Ah, reactor, which we don't have the ingredients for. Maybe we should go grab some more copper for beacons, since I'm sure there are more places we're going to want to hang out. Just a hunch.
All systems online.
Beacons don't take up a lot of inventory space, so it's not like it's a big thing. Nice. That was very quick. Aha, bite fish can't get me.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Stop scanning for that for now. I'm going to make a beacon. That's a deployable. There we go. There you are. Beacons, don't leave home without them or whatever. Nope. I wiggled a bit. Aw, look at you all. I love these guys. They're great. Even you, Crashfish. Okay, so the egg that I picked up didn't vanish. Once again, it's just sitting in there. Which is very weird indeed. Because, like, the animal hatched, but the egg is still there? Subnautica, be functional. that thing out there not a jelly ray egg? Because it specified that this was. Okay, we were going southwest. And it was in the mushroom forest. George, we're gonna have to go on a quest. But first I'm going to save. Okay, George. Okay.
All systems
Quest!
online.
I'm just glad we have more oxygen now. Less panic to think about when going through ruins, which is always a good thing, I think. Maybe heading toward the mushroom place more directly would be better, actually. Something is trying to slap me. Excuse you. Oh, heck off, crash fish. I wonder if I increase the range more, would I be able to set it to look for weird alien stuff? I don't know if that's the case, but... That better not have been a warper, I swear! Hey, Seamoth Fragment. Have I found this life pod before? I must have, because I don't see anything in here. At least nothing that I can do anything about. Man, this guy tried to make a sea moth. Couldn't quite manage it, though. Poor guy. Okay, maybe that's not a warper, it's just the wreck sparking. I can deal with it. Okay, that's the mushroom cave. If I line up with that, I can do that from here actually, which is nice. Go southwest enough. Then maybe I can find that place again. Sorry, fish. Alright, yeah, we're heading down into the deep once again. Thermal. Could use thermal stuff. Southwest. fairly deep. This is terrifying. It gets less terrifying as long as I can, like, see what's at the bottom. But when it's just you in the void, it's warpers! Nope, 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 no. I don't wanna. I know I have to find the cave, and I know it's deep down, but warpers, I don't like them. Alright, it's these guys again. Hello. Try heading northeast instead. I'm gonna head toward this thing because I think that the mushrooms that we found were between here and there. I know I'm being a big old chicken, but I'm afraid. That's all there is to it. I am just afraid. Of the things in the dark. That's a big thing of quartz. Here's the mushrooms. Half full already.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Somewhere around here was a creature egg. I remember passing this, joking about how it was so nicely placed. I think it might have been the other way then. Whoa! Hello?
What are you?
Exploring! Thank you! Thank you for not killing me, ma'am! outskirts of the forest. Ah! I seriously thought that a warper had come after me again. Ugh. And I'm like, I didn't see any, this isn't fair, but... Just someone asking me questions, it's fine. It's fine. Is it fine? Who knows? Who knows with this game? Okay, I remember when I was passing through here, I spotted the egg, and I was pretty sure it was a jelly ray egg. And I was like, look, it's a friend that we already have. Except then it turned out it wasn't. I'm pretty sure we've passed this wreck many times, but every single time, the door closes again. Ooh, that's certainly some pixelation on that shadow. Yep. We've been in here. I should really just mark off my explored wrecks. Okay. It was near the mushrooms though. Mystery egg was definitely near the mushrooms. I remember being afraid, and I remember there were amp eels around as well. You are unidentified. That sounds weird, but okay. I could have sworn I knew what kind of creature you were. It's not the one I was looking for. Gonna do creature science, I guess. Pardon me, everyone. Okay. We must have come in from higher if we could see the amp eels. I remember this glowy stuff. Sorry! Sorry, coral mushroom thing. I did not realize I was flying so low. I mean, I'm by myself, but never mind. Okay, that guy's looking green. No, buddy, don't be green. Southwest. There was definitely some wavering of west-southwest, west-southwest. That's cave. Albeit kind of a small one. Creature. Oh! Another cuttlefish! Oh, today's our lucky day. Crew cluster. Okay, that... Okay. I don't know what I was expecting. No, not upgrades. Just go inside, please. We're gonna give Bolo a friend, you guys. Life pod. I don't know if I've seen 13 before. I haven't. The data pad is still fresh.
Integrating new PDA data.
Nothing in storage. Nothing else. Just an apocalypse log, huh? Maybe I'm in the wrong spot after all. Wait, no, that's some quartz. Sorry. Getting out of here. Fear of Pekka. Well, that's not good. No, it is not. We're leaving. I don't think it saw me, at least. That's a small comfort. Warp back! Jesus, right next to me. Jerk! These guys don't want me doing anything. It's so rude! There's the mushroom cave. Shame we didn't find the creature egg we were looking for. But we found a different creature egg, and we found another cuttlefish. And I'd call another cuttlefish a win. Maybe I went to the wrong mushroom forest. I think there's a couple. Nearly home. Just gotta cut through the Kelp Forest. Okay. Thought I saw something. I did not. It's fine. Okay, recharge, repair.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Cuttlefish Egg. You're getting a friend. Won't that be nice? You'll love it. Having a pal. Pecco, a friend. This is a bone shark. It's not unidentified. Silly game. Unless another creature can hatch from it. That seems silly. Pretty sure that's just another bone shark, but okay. Might have to start thinking about building a third level to this thing. Gonna need more titanium though. Why does it do that? That's very weird. Well, we have an ingot. I swear we had some salvage somewhere. Are you holding it? You are. I mean, we'll still need more, but you know, it's not hard to get more of that. Considering wrecks are everywhere. I like that you do all that work and it doesn't actually amount to that much more oxygen time, but it's whatever. Sometimes that's just how it be. Okay. Alright. I know I'm not gonna add more on the side where the cuttlefish are. So I'm gonna rebuild the solar panel over here. Is anything even in here? No. Salvage, please. Plenty. Or there will be. Yeah, it's coming up. It's coming up. I need a decent amount of this. So what, 8 pieces? 6 for the thing, and then I'm gonna need more for building the actual aquarium. As well as glass, if I remember correctly. do some reinforcements as well. We have lithium at least. Virapecco, make it strong. Oh, I'm trying. Gonna need a ladder to get up there as well. Hi guys. Okay. And for the aquarium itself, 5 glass. Okay. So that's 10 quartz, I believe. Me spending all this time building aquarium. The plot clearly encroaching on me. Me, what? Virapecco, plot looms, Ozzy. Fish! I like my fish. I like them. Since I'm not planning on messing with this side, I think I'll put the reinforcements over here. Nice, nice. Search for quartz, please. Mostly because I'm gonna need a lot of it. I hope your friend hatches soon. Those big boys sure like to chat a lot, huh? Ugh. So much just stuffed in the grass. There we go. There were seriously some just right over that way, huh? And there's some up there, though this might be slightly danger quartz. It's fine, it's fine. Two, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Need so much of it. So much! I... Okay. There y'all go. Yeah, more room to swim in. Isn't that nice? Man, they just shot right up, didn't they? They're living for it. Look at this. Look how happy they are. At least, I'd like to hope that they are happy. Yeah. All right. Me desperate to see if the second cuttlefish has hatched yet. It has not. It's trying though. I see you. I think I'll just take a little nap. And maybe save again. Since we're actually doing stuff today. Terrifying plot stuff, but also fish stuff. Which are both good in my book. Don't you think so, George? George thinks so. He's just shy about it. So now what? I know I keep saying that, but so now what? I wonder if maybe taking the Cyclops out that way would be better. Just possibly. Research facility, power facility. Turn off the court search for now. Okay, I still have a beacon, that's good. Alright, I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna take the Robocat sub and Mettaton out toward Prison Island. And then go southwest from there. I feel a little more secure in this guy.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Good to hear from you too, bud. Okay. Already 64% power? What's happening? You've just been sitting here, dude. That's better. Alright, bud. To the platform. Which we have lovingly named after a Sonic. Must have bumped into something. Let's take it down just a little bit. Okay.
Ahead flagged. Emergency speed. Warning. Vessel calibrated. Excessive noise.
Alright, fine.
Ahead standard.
Fine, we'll be standardly loud instead of super loud. I really hope that was just us accidentally clunking some reef backs or something. At the island. Let's start by adjusting ourselves to head west. This thing can really only go to 500? That's annoying. Okay. So that should be southwest then, right? Right. Okay. Too much. I'm sorry. Health okay. No real damage. Man, these charged fast. That should do, honestly. The other one must be on the other side. That needs help. Ooh, motion blur. Maybe it is around here. Save while we're here. Okay. Yeah, maybe kill the lights until I come back. I'll be able to spot it. Maybe I went too far away. Oh! That suddenly loaded in. Okay. Ooh! That thing I need for a nuclear reactor. Okay, okay, it's hot. Okay, it's hot. Okay, it's hot. Okay, be careful of hot. Big boys. Okay, it's hot. Everything's toasty, I get it. Hi! Rude! Might be easier to see with our boy the prawn suit, but our boy the prawn suit also needs to be able to climb back up. And I don't know if I can do that here in the dark. Especially. Sortable shelf. Rude indeed. These guys, they're biting me for no good reason. Incredibly impolite. Just exploring and they're like, get you. What? I guess I can't get too close to hot things at all. In that case. Perhaps mistakes were made. Maybe the robot cat. Maybe I'm just not equipped to come out here yet.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Yeah, bring back the internal lights at least, please. Where is the house? The house, I say.
Ahead slow.
That's Prison Island. I turned the complete wrong way. I'm a dumby. Let's just...
Ahead standard.
This thing uses a lot of power just sitting there, which is unfortunate. Could have warned me a little sooner than that. Gonna check out those caves real quickly. Earth and coral tubes. Okay, that's a spadefish egg. Alright. Nothing too spicy in there. Okay. No, wait, I need those. I see it now. Okay. Hopefully now we'll be okay. Hopefully. This is just a kelp forest. It should be fine, right? You would hope. Can you not, please? We are taking some damage. Not a lot, but it's still happening, which is unfortunate. Hopefully we'll be okay now. Hopefully. telling you. Alright, looks like it fixed itself. That's nice. Can start bringing it down a little at least. Let's go park by this thingy over here. And stop. Now that we're safely parked, kill the interior lights.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Well, it's a shame we didn't get anything done, but at least we got back safely. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Don't like that this is an option. Hello! Okay. Okay. Let's check on all of our little creatures, I guess. Huh? Did something make another egg happen? I don't remember putting that in here. Oh, well, that guy hatched. That's cute. You guys making more creatures? I guess so. 2 stalkers means new stalker. Cuttlefish? Yay! 2 of them! They're so cute. Look at them go. I love these guys. Ah, they grow up so fast. I can't even tell which one was supposed to be Bolo. Foff is here. Porgs! It's them. Hi, guys. Hello. Hello, hello. Murasaki. 2. Foff. 2 of them. Hi, Foff. We got a mysterious message today. We found the island with the big, gun on it. It's, that beacon. Prison Island, because Sonic jokes. We're doing great. Foff. They're coming over! Ah! Hi, buddy. Oh, they're so cute. I love them. Fuff, where did the second one come from? Gun time. It was a cave near one of the mushroom forests, if I'm remembering correctly. I might not be, though. I have not super been firing on all cylinders today. The game is also bugging out and telling me I have creature eggs that definitely I've hatched already. Like, this guy is clearly one of these bone sharks. But the game is like, creature egg. Subnautica is not firing on all cylinders either. Fuff, that tracks. Okay, cool. Hooray. We've been having a grand old time. We added a third level to the aquarium in here because I felt like it. Fuff, you can pick them up and hatch infinite sharks from bugged eggs. I see. I mean, this one just is saying it's a creature egg, even though I've hatched one before. This one, however, I think came from the 2 stalkers that I have in here. Now that they have more space. They're like, you know what would be a great idea? Anyway, I only had 1 bone shark in here, and I have 2 now, so this egg hatched. But it's totally saying it didn't. Sortable shelf. I don't have much to say, I've just been watching the whole time. That's fair. I definitely have bugged eggs, though. All of these are things that have hatched already. Like, look, it's clearly a bone shark egg. Nothing else hatches from it. Obvious, right? These are all eggs that have bugged out on me. Sometimes they don't update. It's weird though, because it's like bone shark egg discovered, but then it's like, oh, creature egg. It's like, it's the same dang egg. And sometimes when eggs hatch, they don't get used up and just endless eggs. I wish the cuttlefish eggs would do that. Endless cuttlefish, please. Or at least like 1 endless cuttlefish. I don't know. I would like that. I think it would be great. That's the 1 egg that doesn't go weird. Of course it is. The 1 egg where I do want 8,000 of it, and they're like, no, you don't get it. Me spawning 100 cuttlefish. I super would. Okay. Cyclops depth module. Rubies. We need rubies for that. Maybe we should definitely grab that since there's stuff we need to do. I think amp eels have a similar problem and rehatch over and over. Excellent! I can't wait to have 1,000 of them. I still don't know what kyanite is. Oh, you'll be happy to know that we found green cube. Are they in here? They're in the other one. Why do you do that? Green cube! Cube. Worship the cube. Oh look, it's that bug. Yeah, sometimes I click on the locker and my guy's just like, I'm gonna stop holding things. And not click that. And it's like, why though, bud? Anyway, I totally know there's stuff I should be doing, but, like, I'm afraid. I'm very afraid to go into the deep, deep dark. It's definitely to do with the angle that you open it at, but... keep awake. Alright, so I've been directed to, like, go here. but it only gives me the depth and a vague direction, and it's like, eh. Foff, you've got to think of the eggs you can find down there. I know, but I'm afraid, Foff. I'm very spooked. Foff, this part is very vague on how you progress. Well, at least we'll be playing the game a little longer. And then there's all this nonsense as well. But the data's corrupted, so we can't tell you anything. It's like Southwest. I'm like, okay, there's 1,000 things Southwest. There's a mushroom forest. There's some very steep drop-offs that I'm very afraid of. There's all sorts of things. Fuff, it stops pointing you. I think the only rough clue is following the Degassi. I've already found like 3 Degassi wrecks. I found the one on the island, the other island. I found the one in the mushroom caves, and I found the one below the floating island. Why does the floating island get 2? It's rude. It's stealing all the wrecks. Fuff, I went exactly southwest and couldn't find any entrances. Gotta love it. Ugh. Subnautica.
Welcome aboard,
Saving.
Captain. All systems online.
Fuff, do you remember the tablet you found in the under the island one? I don't remember which one that is, unfortunately. I am a fool. Fuff, that's like what can be considered the hint. That's really annoying. Okay. Degassi. Fuff. BRB fire alarm going off? Jeez, that's horrid. I'm sorry. Subterranean caverns, but that doesn't tell me much. Annoying. Well, I mean, I guess it wants me to go to the floating island in that case then, doesn't it? Because that's also to the southwest. Man, here I was going directly southwest of the thing, without realizing these guys are basically in a line. Annoying, but it makes sense, I guess? I don't know. I would bring the Cyclops, but it takes up so much energy just existing. It's actually kind of concerning. Okay, that's a reef beck. I'm like, oh god, what is that? It's a reef beck. With some fun, funky friends on it. Okay, floating island. So it's around here, huh? Once again, near warpers and other such garbage. But that's okay. I mean, it's not okay, I'm very afraid, but that's okay. $800 meters. So we gotta go into the deep dark. Once again. Where the warpers and stuff live. And I do my best to be careful. Sorry. Alright, I remember finding this wreck and being very excited about it. Okay, EMP boys. So I think that puts us close to the underwater Degassi wreck. Sorry. Toasty, toasty. Be careful with the toast. I hear warpers. I hear them. I hate them. Mostly because they're rude. Off. That's an ear bleeding alarm. Okay. I vaguely remember coming across the screen. Looks scary here. Off me having to meet up with my parents all. No, there isn't a fire. I don't know if this is anywhere close to the right place, but it's somewhere I haven't been yet, and that's a creature I haven't seen yet, so that's cool. But also, things are very, very green. Amoeboid! And what are you? Please tell me. I have not scanned this yet. Okay. Please. Come on. Thank you. It's a ghost ray and it's infected. With green. Fuff. Wow, you found your way without any further hits. I'm proud. Really? I'm in the right place? Oh, thank goodness. Is it in there? I'm scared. But we gotta look. Okay, it's just sort of green down here. Fuff. Welcome to the Lost River. Oh god, ghosts live here, don't they? That's... Ow! Okay, so I can't be in there. Good to know. Fuff. Ah, you remembered that! Bear. The Lost River! I love the Lost River! I don't know why. Fuff. That's poison, by the way! Thanks! Figured it out! By stepping out into it. Like a dumpy. Vera Pecco. That sounds cool. Well, the ghost rays are being alright at least. That's a big boy. Alien stuff! Oh my gosh, we found it. Oh my gosh! Whoa! Little skeleton fish. Fuff. I think that is how I worked it out too. Alien stuff! Oh, thank you for the follow, Bear. Appreciated. Vera Pecco. My brain heard Lost River and jumped straight to the Metal Gear Solid 3 Desaro fight. Bear. Spoilers. You swim in Subnautica. No! No, don't tell me! Ah! Fuff. I love the Lost River too. Hey, isn't this where you, like, accidentally deleted a Ghost Leviathan? It's, like, in this area-ish. Fuff. This is the part where I was like, oh no, bones! Oh hey, rubies! I'm afraid to collect them, though. But I think I need them for things. Hey, I can, like, swim above the poison level if I'm very careful. Hee hee, I'm in skeleton. Crab claw kelp. Fuff. It's here, but not right here, but this is the safest entrance to the area. Bear. I named the Ghost Leviathan in the Lost River Stephen. I named the Reaper Sammy, and the other Reaper Jack. Sammy and Jack are not very polite. They're very rude to me. At least the ghost rays are not antagonizing me. Whoa! 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 Flashing lights warning, everybody! It's probably a good thing I grabbed the advanced oxygen before, coming down here. Ah! I see it! Okay. Bear. I named the other ghost Mark. Fuck. I named him not annoying, not annoying, almost destroyed my submarine so I deleted him. Good names! Okay, I see a door. Pardon me, little guys. I hope I have the right color of tablet to come in. Oh, I do! I have an orange tablet! Here you go. Man, I have like 1,000 purple ones. I'm going to bring my sea moth a little closer to the entrance. I don't know if I can bring it all the way in. That looks like a tight squeeze. Bear. Sammy was the first thing to kill me in this game. Exactly 2 minutes and 14 seconds in. 2 years ago on my first playthrough. That's fun. Foff. Another Ghost Leviathan straight up deleted itself in my game. Sammy Y. One of the Reapers got me too first. Vera Pecco. Good memories. Ah yes, my first death was to fire on the Aurora. Because I was trying to cheat my way into a later part of the ship without the propulsion gun. Which is always great. Okay. A bone specimen case. Mixed Leviathan fossils. Delicious. Flora specimen. Don't mind if I do. I'll take that. Wow, we've got 2 cuttlefish today. It's a good day. Fauna
Integrating new EDA data.
Take these. And also this. Fuff. Sun boys! I'm gonna have so many cuttlefish. This is the best day. Alright, can't scan those, but that's okay. Is there anything else in here? Maybe not right now, but... Fuff. What is with the wall rubies? They're vibin'! Leave him be. Okay. Alright. I don't know if this was the correct disease research facility, but it is something. Foff, leave them be, says the person who has the wall rubies. They're mine now. Hee hee, Cuttlefish. Foff, it is something. I feel like this might be important later. Check your depth. Okay, I'm not quite there yet. But also, you know, poison. Ooh, hey, wall quartz. Don't mind if I do. Okay. It's a wall. Fuff. It's an extra little fun place. Okay. So I do need to dive deeper. But I did find cool thing and a new sun boy, which is great. Saving. Saving that we got these things. Saving is starting to take a little longer, I think, because I'm exploring more. Okay. Fuff. This game is actually all about getting sun boys. It sure is. More rubies. Yay. Alright. Let's follow the Lost River the other way, I guess. Can I scan that bone without dying? No. Fuff. There's the blood kelp exit. I don't want to go to the blood kelp. Warpers really like blood kelp. That's a very big spine. Fuff. Scanner be like, there are so many bones, I cannot scan all of the... Is that a baby one? Is that a baby?
Terrain scans indicate this biome contains unusually
Oh no,
high
he's big.
concentrations of organic and fossilized remains.
Fuff. There he is! Oh, I'm not liking this. Oh, but there's a skeleton! Fuff, he's technically baby. I don't like this. That's a juvenile? It's still huge! Right, I'm going to at least touch the skeleton. Nice, I touched the skeleton. Fuff, he did a little spin! He did, I'm scared. I think he clipped into the floor. There's a lot of cool stuff down here, but I'm afraid. Fuff. This one keeps getting stuck in the skeleton mouth. He's not the smartest lad. Great, okay. River Prowler. Please don't go into the poison. Thank you. Be nice! Seamouth's not doing nothing. Fuff, don't the things here have such lovely names? They do, it's great. Okay, that's hot, that's hot. I want to scan, but that's hot. This will definitely kill me if I leave. I think they intend for you to come down here with prawn. Because there's mineable things. Fuff. Thermal vent, perfect for a house if you want to live in a skeleton's. I don't know if I do want to live in a skeleton's, but the offer is very kind. Crab squid. Pyro coral. That's fun. That's a fun name. Brine lily. Or at least all he does is like, ow, 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 ow. Rude. But I'm just scanning things. I don't hit you. Fuff. He just came through a wall. Rude. So rude. So naughty. I just hope I'm getting closer to the thing that I need. Okay, I don't think he followed me, so I can scan safely, perhaps. Or not. Fuff. I want to say yes, but also, I don't remember. That's okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. Probably only works at the head. Fuff gets out the PDA of Fuff map, which is sometimes very, very wrong. And that's okay. Ooh, a tiny ruby. I've got like 4 rubies already, though. Okay, this is a lower drop, so it might be this way. Because it was at 800, they said. In the thing. Fuff. Okay, yeah, this looks good. Alright, we're at about 800, so hopefully it's nearby. Aha! There it is! Glowy alien stuff. Hopefully I'm still going the correct way. Okay, yeah. This one looks like it's busted, though.
This alien structure appears to have collapsed to the sea floor.
Yeah? Sure has. And there's a warper right over there. Okay. Fuff. Thanks, PDA. It's helping! The warpers are not helping, though. Can you not, please? I'm just looking, okay?
Detecting an alien broadcast. Linguistic analysis reads, caution, hazardous materials and life forms contained within.
Sounds great. 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 Sounds I'll get in eventually. Once I stop being afraid of the warpers. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Pardon me. Excuse me. There's gotta be a way in, right? Nope. That is a solid block. Yeah, okay. Fuff. I remember spending 20 minutes looking for the entrance. The joys of Subnautica. This looks good, though, doesn't it?
Interior walls in this section are substantially reinforced, indicating the designers were seeking either to keep something out or contain it within. Whatever their intention, it clearly failed.
Oh, thank goodness I have purple tablets on hand. There you go. Just poking around real quick. Whoa. Hello? What are you an egg of? Sea dragon. Delightful. Ray specimens. They were nothing if not organized. Oh boy, a damage report.
Integrating
And
new
a cube.
PDA data.
Good cubes. I want cube, please.
Residual biological evidence suggests indigenous life forms were brought to this location and subjected to intensive study.
Warper parts. Gross? Ooh. A warper mid-production. Self-warping quarantine enforcer unit. Okay, they just don't want me to leave because I've been infected with a thing, and if that means killing me, I mean, that sucks, but at least I know where they're coming from now. I still don't like them. But I understand now. There's the door. Fuff, damage report. Yeah, it's destroyed. Whoa. Skeletal remains. That's a big lad. Alright, I gotta stop messing around and get back to the sea moth for oxygen. Ow. Watch your head. Fuff, I think you missed a terminal. I wish I could have seen this lad alive. Here's the terminal. Specimen research data.
Integrating new PDA data.
And a cube! I missed a cube on the way in. How foolish of me. Alright. Let's go the way in that we're supposed to, I guess. No, I grabbed this already. I feel like there should be more. Was this really all this was guarding? That's kind of a disappointment. Okay, deep breath. Of oxygen. Use the first aid kit also. this place another look over. The specimen research data is very important. It is, but also, like, the fact that there was a force field guarding a single terminal is like, really? Ribcage! Vera Pecco, I can't believe we found GameCube 2. At last, GameCube 2. I wonder if I can bring the sea moth a little closer. I probably should try. Fuff. What a lovely collection of rib cages? Oh, you know, rib cages. Kids love it. Scan that, scan that, scan that. Got that. That's the warper room. Is there anything else in here? It's looking like no. Alright. Ah! Terminal by the warpers, I'm a fool.
Data pertaining to the bacterium is being downloaded.
Okay.
Caution. Detecting atypical fluctuations in blood plasma proteins. A self-scan is strongly advised.
Right.
Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection has spread to the skin and pulmonary system. Medical report recorded to data bank. It is imperative you find a way to neutralize the infection.
No, it took my gloves off for me so we could see the green! Put your gloves back on! Fuff, just a lot of bones. Oh no, bones. Vera Pecco. Ah, that's not good. I mean, ultimately, we're still gonna be fine because video game. But, you know. Alright, so that's great. We found out we're infected with Thing, and that's why the warpers want us very, very dead.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Fuff, dramatic moment. Take those gloves off. Sortable shelf. Oh dear. So the warpers, they're just doing their job. Unfortunately, their job involves me getting myself crunched. Which is not ideal. Let's save now that we're green. Infected with green. And now we have to find our way out of here. While also not getting crunched by ghost leviathans and warpers and stuff along the way. Fuff, congrats! You are now a green. Sortable shelf. We're Zim now. Sortable shelf. Wait, I take it back. Zim hates water. Yeah, wasn't there a whole, like, water balloon fight episode? Complete with dramatic overreactions for everyone? I think this is the wrong way. Everything's just getting deeper, so I'm turning around. All of my things are very far away. Fuff, trying to remember where the tree is. Startable Shelf, one of my favorite episodes, actually. Fuff, we've got to see the Tree of Life. Vera Pecco. Isn't it just like acid to him, or does he just hate it? Knowing Zim, it doesn't matter. Okay, so, I know I just said, okay, now we gotta find our way home, but, as it turns out, it is 10 p.m., and that means, no, we gotta stop. So, I'd like to thank everyone for joining me in Subnautica this evening. If you guys are enjoying actual plot progression, please consider donating to my Patreon if you can. There is a RoboCat-shaped button underneath the streaming window. If you cannot see it, try stretching your browser window out a bit, as it does like to hide. $1 a month will get you access to my stream-related art before it goes up on other social media. $5 a month will let you vote on what I draw, and $10 a month will get you access to Photoshop files if process is your kind of thing. Thank you all so much for popping in. I hope you had a good time. I hope you all have a good rest of your evenings, and I hope you are all staying safe and taking care of yourselves and not getting infected with green. Good night.